Good morning. It's nice to meet you. I hope your day's going well so far. Okay, let me just log in here. There we go. Can I see your bracelet, please? I need to scan it. Good. Tell me your name. And your birth date. Excellent. That all matches up. Let's get this show on the road. My name is Ree, and I'm going to be your technician today. Can I get you anything before we start? Water, coffee, tea? You sure? Most people like to sip a little something while we talk through this initial stuff. Okay, suit yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. Now then, are you comfortable in the chair? Good. Not too cold? They keep it pretty cold in here. I pretty much live in this sweater. I have blankets, actually. Just the thin hospital type ones, but we do keep them in a warmer. They help. Would you like one? No problem at all. Here we go. There. Arrange it however you like. All right. How are you feeling? Are you nervous? It's totally normal to be nervous. Most people are. But I promise this is a super simple process. Lots of people do it every single day. Absolutely. Doesn't even really hurt. But we need to go over some paperwork together before we can dive in, all right? Okay. Take a look at the screen for me. Make sure all of your personal information looks right. All good? Thank you. Now this I will need you to sign. It's just a medical disclosure form, so we can talk to your regular doctor if we need to. If you're okay with that, sign here. Perfect. This next bit is your next of kin. Please be sure to list someone who lives locally and for whom you have up-to-date contact information. It's a just in case. Everyone has to have an emergency contact in the system. Okay, thank you. That works great. Next, we have the disclaimers. I will read to you from this sheet, and you need to say out loud that you understand and agree, okay? Yes, it's important. You have to be sure that you're entirely on board with this, and that you fully understand what you're doing. No informed consent, no procedure. Does that make sense? And you can stop me at any time and ask questions if you need clarification, or if you change your mind, whatever. All of this is in your hands. Very good. Okay, so by agreeing to this procedure, you acknowledge that your brain will be linked directly with our information insertion system. Just say you agree. There we go. You further acknowledge that linking your brain to our system carries a very small chance of potential side effects, including but not limited to headaches, dizziness, fatigue, memory loss, memory gain, mood swings, seizures, subdural hematoma, subarachnoid hematoma, insomnia, nausea, dry mouth, brain damage, accidental lobotomy, partial or full paralysis, and death. If you wish to review the full list of potential side effects, please say so now. Are you good to go on? Those things almost never happen, but liability reasons. We have to be sure you're fully informed. Okay, now, you acknowledge that this procedure is largely irreversible. Good. You acknowledge that this procedure, while very effective, is no substitute for traditional learning, and you will not carry any advanced degrees or be recognized as an expert in any field based on this experience. All degrees and titles must still be earned the old-fashioned way at an institute of higher learning. Okay, great. You acknowledge that you will not hold us or our employees responsible for any adverse outcomes that might arise based on your visit here today. I can't think of any off the top of my head, I'll be honest, but just in case, say you agree. Thank you. By signing here, you agree that everything you have told us about your mental and physical health is true and correct, that you are not withholding any relevant information, and that you are here of your own free will and know the potential risks involved. If that sounds right, sign here. Perfect. Now then, just a few quick survey questions before we start. Are you here for personal or professional reasons? This is confidential. Your name won't be linked to it. We're just collecting demographics on our patients. Okay, very good. Most people have a particular reason for being here, sometimes a new skill for a job or something, but other people just do it because it sounds interesting. We like to know when that's the case. All right, your age. Yeah, got that. Are you a veteran of the armed forces? Do you have any security clearances? Have you ever been convicted of a felony? Do you have any religious affiliation? Okay, good, perfect. I think that's about all on my end. Yeah, now, I assume you did your homework, you know how things work here, but I'll give you the short overview anyway. You're here because you want to learn things that you don't already know, and you want to do it very quickly. Non-traditional immediate learning, as we like to call it. We help you bypass the time and effort needed to learn things the old way by rewiring your neural network with the new information you want. It's quick, it's fairly simple, and you usually don't feel a thing. Does that all sound right so far? Okay. Now, it does help if you already have a rudimentary understanding of the topic you want to learn about. Gives us a foundation on which to start adding the extra stuff that you don't already know. Is that the case for you? Have you at least started learning some of what you want to know? Perfect. Wow, you're well ahead of the curve. I like that. In that case, we can probably just jump right in. Are you excited? You should be. This is exciting. Getting to learn things in literal minutes instead of hours and days and weeks of study. It's honestly the coolest thing. Me? I've done it a few times. I topped up my Spanish skills with it. That was useful. And I also went over to the procedural memory department and made myself a better bowler. Oh, no, nothing like that. I don't want to be the world's worst, you know? Because I really was the world's worst. Now I can hold my own. If you'd like to check out the procedural department, I can give you some literature when you leave. We do recommend you wait a few weeks between treatments, though, so don't try to, make an appointment over there for tomorrow. And of course, if you do any sort of procedural memory enhancement, you'll be added to the database, so you can't, go sandbag tennis tournaments or something. Hey, we're all about learning, but you don't get to take a shortcut to beating people who actually put in the work. We're not unethical around here. Of course not. Anyway, for today, you're here in my department, and that means you just want facts, information. And I'm here to make that happen. You ready? Okay. First, put these glasses on, please. They'll shield your eyes from the lights. Very good. Now, this mouth guard. We don't want you to bite your tongue. Sometimes the head jerks a bit during the process, and this way you won't accidentally get hurt. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Speaking of that, you'll be lightly restrained, again just in case of muscle spasms, but don't worry. You'll be conscious the whole time, so if you need anything, you just have to move your right hand and press this red button right here. Move your hand right now and show me you can reach it. Very good. That button will safely pause the process so I can get you whatever you need. Then we can start it up again, as long as it's not paused longer than 10 minutes. Make sense? If the pause goes longer than that, we have to start over. And there's usually an additional cost involved with that. As expensive as this already is, I don't think you want that. Nope, exactly. Now, if you get sleepy, that's totally okay. You can doze off. The machine will work whether or not you're awake, but most people stay awake. The noise and light can make it tough to rest. The whole thing takes about 45 minutes for a standard treatment. If you're learning something complicated, it can take longer, but that'll depend on you. Well, during the treatment, you'll probably feel some light tingling. It might not be super comfortable, but it shouldn't hurt much. The brain, despite being made of nerves, doesn't feel pain itself. Weird, huh? Okay then, if you're okay with everything I've gone over with you, we can get started. Perfect. So all that's left to do before I restrain you is for you to choose your knowledge. What would you like to learn about today? Look at the screen right up there and type in the search bar what you'd like inserted into your brain. You sure? Okay, but... No, it's just that... Warhammer 40k? That knowledge base is so convoluted, and there are so many retcons and doublebacks and unsubstantiated rumors and the memes. Dear God, the memes. Yeah, I know, I'm a fan too, actually, but this is so much, and it's so messy. It's just... Okay, if you say so, your choice is locked in. The system estimates that it will take... Wow, approximately 4 hours. Are you really sure about this? You sure you don't want to learn particle physics or something? Maybe some nice geology? Okay, it's your brain. Warhammer 40k it is. Sit back, let me strap you in. Oh, you're gonna need to be strapped in. I hope you're comfortable. Mouth guard in, glasses on. Ready? Good luck, my friend. See you on the other side.